today I will do sorry, got it. Today I will do a draw. Okay, see who is the evangelist tonight to answer my question. Okay, so I will draw the names here. Then the person can choose one of the icon here, then answering my question. Is it okay? Okay, for the first adventurer, I draw it. Is Roland. Okay, is it Roland here?
Yeah, I'm here, but tonight I am the evaluator.
Oh,
so I would give up my spot to someone else. Can I drop name?
Okay, I draw again for the next person. Okay. Lee Han-jun, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I actually the general evaluator for the meeting.
General evaluator can ma.
Oh, so sorry about that. I did not turn on my video.
I second that motion.
Okay, can be next. Okay, next is Kama.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Okay. Well, what? Okay. Topic. Okay, just spoke it. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right.
Which one you want to choose for your
Pirate of the Caribbean? Johnny Depp. The
Sorry?
map. The map.
The map one. Okay. Wait, So for your question is, for you travel to the past, what year will you be rending at and why?
All right, good evening, fellow Toastmasters. So there is not a specific year, but a specific era. The Industrial Revolution. So the Industrial Revolution is, I believe, is where humanity had a big change. So there are a lot of eras that pass through. Some people like the Renaissance era, Renaissance era. So this was in Rome and Italy, where the great artists of the age, Michelangelo, all these people were there, and they created great sculptures to show the beauty of human beings. But in my case, I'm more towards like engineering background and stuff like that. So for me, it is the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution happened after World War I, 1947. After that, basically a long time, and it is basically for the first time globalization happened, where all these countries were sharing technology with each other, and all of them wanted to improve manufacturing in their own countries. It happened everywhere from agriculture to steel mills, foundries. It also was aided by logistics. So steam trains were an important factor during this time also. And that led us to where we are today. It was because of those innovations that we did back in the past. Till today, we are still reaping those benefits. A lot of our companies, especially in Malaysia, where we are much more industry centralized, these are things that propped up our nation. So the Industrial Revolution was a time that if I could go back, I want to meet all these people, these great leaders, and just to see how they thought about things. Nowadays, everything is about improving efficiency. Innovation is still there, but it's still lacking. There hasn't been any major innovations. Look at transportation, for example. Man finally conquered both the land, the sea, and the air. So where else? Now is space, but space, we are still struggling a bit there. So I want to go back in the past and meet these people and be a part of the circle and understand how they think and how they came up with all these new innovations that has made our human life and humanity successful. yeah, that's all from me. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kama. Okay. Okay, let's for the second one. How I invite for the second one, adventurer. Can I invite Jacinda?
Yes, yes.
Okay, which icon you want to choose?
I will go for the roasted chicken.
The chicken. Yeah, look yummy. Okay. New shade. Okay, for the second one is SpaceX give you a seat to migrate to planet Mars. What is your decision and why?
Wow, I think that is my privilege to be able to have a seat on the SpaceX and travel to the planet Mars. I will be the one that is very lucky. And then at first I will have what is my decision on this is that of course I will take this chance to migrate to planet Mars to have different adventures of my life. Not that my life in the earth is not good, but then it is something that is very unusual. And then for myself, I'm like to try something new and also love adventures and everything. So in the planet Mars, I'm not sure whether there are any fancy thing in like what in Earth, but then I will make a change and do something else that in the Earth that we can't do. For example, if we fly to the Mars, I've watched one of the movie that is, I forgot the name, but then I know the astronaut is actually traveling to the Mars and how he spent his days there and trying to survive. I think this is a challenge for me to have the chance to go there, to trying out different methods and different things to sort out how to survive in that environment. For example, like to plant the food to supply the food for myself, and also I'm not sure I will able to come back again, but I believe that this is a very interesting and wonderful experience. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jacinda. Yeah, you must come back. If not, our member will last one. Then you tell your experience. Okay. Okay, for our next. See who is the next one. Kelly Chow. Kelly Chow is guest or not? Kelly Chow.
She's a Toastmaster from Sunway Toastmasters Club, but she's on night shift. Don't know if she can or not. Kelly.
Actually, I'm currently at work, so I'm
Ah.
really sorry. I really love to be part of the table topics, but I got tasks at hand. So yeah, I guess carry on.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody else.
And so next one.
Amy, just to note, this will be the last speaker. The time is running.
Okay, thanks. Okay, the last one, the lucky one is Isaac Go.
Well, Okay. Let's do it. Okay, sorry. Which one is left now?
Just now we have met roast chicken.
Go bus.
One.
Right.
Mm,
Right. I'll take Andy's suggestion. I go for gold because we need to aim for gold, right? When we do quest, aim for more gold.
Okay. Okay, for the gold one. Okay, for the gold one, your question is, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. What do you think?
My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. Well, in this case, a darling adventure because we have no idea what this chocolate will taste like. Will it be sweet caramel inside? Will it be coconut inside? Will it be pineapple filling inside? Yes, it is indeed a daring adventure for every piece of our life. No matter which episode we're in, whether it's getting to university, whether it's joining a Toastmasters club, whether it's going in for your first day at work, everything is an adventure once we take that step, once we take into that thinking. Now, we can either take it as an adventure, as a quest to discover what is there after our first step, or just take it as another day. And I feel that it's a little wasted instead. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, I would urge all of us, all of you, to take each step as an adventure, even the step to take up topics in the table topic session is an adventure by itself. Thank you very much, Amy, the Topics Master for tonight. Back to you.
Okay. Thank you, Isaac. So we will stop here for our today table topic. Thank you everyone for participating. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Jacinda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amy, to be our table topic master. I think this is your first time to take up this role, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's give her a round of applause. She's doing well, and a lot of the prizes, and also with the sound effect at the beginning. Thank you very much for the very interesting and meaningful questions you have prepared, and we very much enjoy with your questions. So now, before we have a short toilet break for 5 minutes, let us have a group photo together. Everyone, please turn on your video. So for Han-Jun, if you have issue, then it's okay.
Our guest from Gurney Hydro Toastmasters Club has arrived. Joanne,
Hi,
Joanne. Come lah, on camera lah.
Yeah, we're going to have a group photo together.
Hi. Thank you for coming.
Apa kabar semua?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So smile, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice, thank you. Is Han-Jun back? Hi, Han-Jun, are you there?
Han-Jun, you are on mute.
Me or you send him to the to the planet Mars already.
I think that 3-minute break, he doesn't know it's 3 minutes.
I think we
Yeah,
all have
true.
to unmute ourselves and shout his name loudly. Then, then
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
then he might
can
hear
lah.
us. Huh?
Time it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, everybody unmute. And at 3, 2, 1, we shout Hanjun. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hanjun!
But what if he actually has earphones in? Meaning to say that he cannot hear us without putting on earphones.
At
would
least-
suggest
at
that
least,
Jacinta
have
take
a
over.
message.
Jacinta, you
Yeah.
can take over. Just resume
Jacinta,
the,
you.
Oh, okay.
just
All
resume.
right, sure.
GE.
So I will just proceed with the evaluation and feedback sessions. So the first session will be the project speech 1. So we have our evaluator to evaluate our first speaker, which is Andy Lim. And let's welcome Toastmaster To Hui Sang to evaluate Andy Lim's speech.
Okay, Andy, you are being spotlighted too. Okay, let's play. Yeah, thank you, Andy. First of all, I must say a big thank you to you as you are giving us a very informative plus very motivational and inspirational speech from your heart. I could feel your emotion over there, and I thought that you must be coming from the ground of a true experience yourself. And you start off by building up the structure, a very good structure by engaging the audience by questions, and you put up your facts one after another with a very good take-home message. Forget, forgive. It's always two parts of that, but you bring us a twist at the very end of your speech. We should not forget the lesson that we have learned from this experience. So I thought everything that you have packaged it very well, giving us the in-depth message, going deeper and deeper and deeper, and you punch us off the face of that twist lesson from your heart. Authentic, inspirational, deep, and memorable. I like that 101%, Andy. Now, how to be even better, Andy? How to be even better? There are 3 suggestions for me too, Andy. The very first thing is about why. You mentioned about go back and share and understand why is that person that doing this to you. I would also suggest for your speech, it is good for you to start with why. Why is it so important for us to even look at this aspect of emotion, look at this first big issue itself? What has it been, those pain points, for us to really, really want to deep dive into this and look at this, the pain point of that. And with that, you give us all this pleasure after learning from you. And those are the things that we can enjoy. Coming from why, start with why. Now, second thing, I would love to see more of the, not only punch point, but touch point that you are touching our heart through. Andy, what happened to you in a personal level? Is there something that is truly been through your journey? That's why you're coming out here to inspire us. Now I've come up because this is all that I have engaged, I've learned through 1, 2, 3. And now this is for you. Learn from me. And we are going to go into quest to a better person. I like that. Now, the third thing is, I would love to see, as the point is here and there scattered, it is always good for you to put into a structure. For example, put in acronyms. You are saying us share, start with S, release R, and the last one is F. So will be RSF. That could be a big way for us to remember, and I can quote that by singing a song. So in short, in conclusion, Andy, you have been very inspiring by giving us a punch point, by giving us a logical flow of your thought. It's always good if you can give us more of your touch point and building on structure and give us a very, very bombastic, short, bite-sized lesson at the end. Thank you for that, Andy. Back to you.
Thank you.
Jacinta.
Thank you, Hui Sang, for the constructive feedbacks to our speaker, Andy. So I still haven't get feedback from the Hanjun yet, so I will just proceed to our next evaluator, who is none other than our Andy Lim, who will be evaluating Karma Kumar's speech. So please help me to welcome Toastmaster Andy Lim.
Hi, Kamal. Okay, so you have given us your speech, and you told us you are back. We're glad you're back. You gave us an interesting and inspirational, in the words of Jacinda, interesting and inspirational. I quite agree. I think our own experiences are the most interesting and the most likely that we'll be able to inspire others, because it's quite relatable. I mean, I'm sure there are quite a few people here who are initially not very initiating, maybe quite analytical like you. Got some engineers here, like my brother Isaac, also engineer ma. So you took us on your journey, on your quest, and I believe that is the best part of your speech, in that you share with us so many experiences, so many, like, really the major experience points in your life that made you have to change. You were forced to change your communication style. So I would like to ask our newest members, Amy and Zetio, are you inspired by what Kamal shared today? Please unmute yourself and say, are you inspired by what Kamal shared?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, there you got it. So it is good for the new members to hear your experience, so they know that this is what is in store for them, that no matter where they are right now, they can become just like you in the future. So that's great. There's a few points for you to improve. Is three things like, I think: dress up, clean up, show up. The thing is, when you're giving a speech, it's best to dress up a little bit lah. I see you're very casual, you're very pintai a bit, so I would appearance is the first thing. So you might want to consider this as a precursor before any words come out of your mouth. People get the first impression. So even online also, it's the same thing. You see why I dress up today? So you dress up, then you clean up a little bit. I think the clean up is about your introduction, because you say, I'm back again for the communication stuff. I think all those preliminary stuff is not necessary. So you can just go boom right into because you have a lot of things to share. So it's good not to waste any time at the beginning. Then finally to show up lah. So that's what you did. You showed up and you showed your best version and the best way of experience changing into the best person that you can be. So I'm very happy and very proud to see you give this speech. So remember to put in some improvement, and then I'm sure you'll be even greater in the next speech. So thank you very much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Andy, for the feedbacks. All right, let me ask whether Hanjun is still there. Hi, Hanjun. Okay, so I will proceed to our last evaluator. Let's welcome Isaac Cole to evaluate Cameron's project speech. Yeah, so the floor is yours, Isaac. You are muted.
Okay, I'm muted now. Right. Thank you very much to you, Jacinda. And Cameron, thank you for your very nice and interesting speech tonight. I am very excited when I saw your title And I feel even more excited when I hear your speech. So I'm thankful that no, I didn't get to miss a speech night and I get to hear every part of it. So thank you for delivering that in a very powerful manner. So what I enjoyed thoroughly in your speech, I can give two key areas, E and C. No, not election council, right? Is energy and catchy. Wow, it's energetic and it's catchy at the same time. Why I'm saying energetic? Because throughout the whole speech, you were very enthusiastic. You were full of gestures, and best of all, I believe you stood up, all right, and then you presented your speech with giving me a full view of your gestures. I was able to enjoy every part of your speech from your body language. Can see that not only you were presenting your speech in word, no, sorry, let me correct that. Not only were you presenting your leadership style in word in your speech, but also through your actions as well. But let me get to that later. Second one, which I say catchy. I feel that the title, as I mentioned now, is very catchy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, what's that? Wow. And you have consistently used your title within the start of a speech, the introductions, the middle, and even the end of a speech. So it was very memorable, very catchy, and it kept me literally on the edge of my seat as I continue hearing your speech on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was waiting for a rocket to launch actually. So these are two areas that I find very enjoyable in your speech, energy and catchy. But I felt there were areas that can make me enjoy your speech even more. Enjoy your speech even more. And which is PS, not personal secret, but pacing and signposting. I understand pacing is one area that you want to work on, and I would think that it would allow me some gaps to regroup my thoughts. Because when you provide me your speech on 5, 4, 3, 2, with examples in joining Toastmasters, in waking up in the morning, and so on. I mean, you give us a lot of examples. Don't think so much, don't worry so much, and take action. It gives me a lot of thought, process through. Okay, so how do I apply this in my life? How do I really worry more? Do I do less with it? So I would like to regroup my thoughts as I listen to your speech and move on to the next point. So with this, I believe if you can use gaps or stops sometime, or you slow down a little, regroup your thoughts, regroup my thoughts actually, and then move on to the next point. And then it will allow me greater opportunity to enjoy and savor your speech. And the last point, which I felt that can improve even better, is on signposting. Very similar to earlier point in posting, because it allows me to understand the speech better, is that when you have key words or key points that you emphasize at the start of your new point. So it's called signposting. Let's say, for example, don't worry, be happy, or something along those lines. So it's a very catchy short phrase at the start of a new point, and then you elaborate. Then I can be able to digest your speech a little better with good pacing and some signposting. So these are two areas which I felt that can be improved further. So in a nutshell, I would say that there are two areas I enjoy very much. Your energy level, it's off the roof, off the charts. It's very catchy. Your pacing can be improved with the use of pauses to give me time to regroup my thoughts, and signposting to help me better digest the content that you are giving me. Indeed, it's very enjoyable. I like to enjoy every piece of every morsel of it. Give me the chance to do so, Catman. So with this, congratulations on doing your speech, and I believe through your description, your leadership style should be pace setting. Although I don't think it was stated directly in the speech, but at least this is what I gotten from your speech, that you are very on the go. So it's also similarly shown in your speech. Congratulations, Catman, on your speech on the leadership style. Thank you for this wonderful experience.
Thank you very much, Isaac, for the wonderful evaluations. And also thank you to all the evaluators to provide the evaluations to all the speakers, and that will benefit to all of us as well. So next, I still couldn't contact Hanjun, but then I hope we can get the feedbacks from a member as well. So I will proceed to our next table topic evaluation reports, which is by our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Lorraine. So let's welcome Lorraine to evaluate our table topic speakers.
Thank you to Toastmaster Jacinda. Okay, tonight I am on a quest to evaluate 3 mighty adventurers, which is Kamal, Jacinda, herself, and Isaac. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all 3 of you for achieving the quest mission, which is to attempt the table topics session. So congratulations to you guys. Now, let me just highlight that all 3 of you did a wonderful job, because all 3 of you gave very straightforward and clear reasons to your questions. So for example, like Kamal, why did he decide to go back into the time of the Industrial Revolution, which is, by the way, is started in 1760 to 1840 and not after World War II. If it's after World War I, if it's after World War I, we wouldn't have planes that soon. So just to fact check you, Kamal, and I like how he gave a straightforward answer because he's analytical, and he gave how he wants to see the industries evolve from there. So I would commend to Kamal that with your reasons, perhaps maybe settle on one specific industry that you want to see grow. Because I know you were very enthusiastic in terms of going back into that particular time. So perhaps maybe you can give an example, a short example of what particular industry you want to look for, either newspaper or even the steam engine, etc. So perhaps go with one specific example. I know you have many reasons, but pick one, because you only have 2 minutes. Next, we have Jacinda. Given a space, going on SpaceX to Mars, and you feel that it's a privilege, and I agree, it is a privilege because you know how much it costs to go to space. So again, you gave a clear reason and why you want to go. So that is a good part on you with 2 minutes. And again, I know that impromptu speech, it takes time for someone to give those clear reasons. So maybe stick to one reason and elaborate for 2 minutes. So that is my advice for you. And for Isaac, life is a daring adventure or nothing. And referencing to Forrest Gump, very typical and very typical answer, I would say, because that is a very famous life quote from a movie. And I like how you gave examples as well. But then what I like about your examples, it is straightforward and clear. And plus points you did highlight about joining Toastmasters. So that is one plus point for you. So overall, I can't find too many faults in all 3 speakers, because every speaker done quite well for table topics. And yeah, there's not a lot to say major improvements. So that's a good comment for all 3 of you. Now, I still have time, right? So maybe I can just give a commendation for Amy. You did a wonderful job for first time table topic master. So congrats to you. You followed the flow of giving that 5 questions. And also you did a wonderful part where you did a nice intro. I like how you did the sound effects, because that's not often table topics masters, they do that, but I commend you for doing that. Your questions, I would say they are very straightforward. very easy to answer, which is a good thing because that is what you want for all your table topics speakers to do, understand the question and answers it straightforward without overthinking it. So that is what I want to comment on you. And my recommendation for you is to continue to take up this role, practice on how to present being a table topic master, and continue to give questions that you have done just now. Those are very straightforward questions, and perhaps maybe if one day you want to improve it more, maybe you give them a statement and ask them to answer it. So overall, this is my evaluation for all three speakers and also for the table topic master themselves. Thank you, and back to Hanjun if you're here.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. I think is still haven't come back to the meeting yet, so it's fine. So now we would like to proceed to our technical evaluation report. Yeah, and also appreciate to all the evaluators for proposed technical from our tech team, which is timer report. So Sweta, are you ready?
Yes, Jacinda.
Yeah, so let's welcome our timer, Sweta. So the floor is yours.
Thank you, TOE Jacinda. So this is the timer report for today's meeting. Our three speakers, project speakers, are qualified. They are all on verge of the last minute, but however, they are all qualified, all 7 minutes, 21 and 23 seconds. And next table topic speaker, Kamal is 2 minutes, 16 seconds, Jacinda 2 minutes, 15 seconds, and our Isaac is 1 minute, 28 seconds. All are qualified. Next, the break time, all are disqualified. We took more time. Next is evaluation. Evaluation, Hoisung and Andy Lim are on time and qualified with 3 minutes 17 seconds and 3 minutes 19 seconds respectively. Isaac Ko took extra time, 4 minutes 10 seconds, and is disqualified. The last evaluation by Lorraine is 5 minutes 15 seconds and qualified. Thank you, and over to you, TOE Jacinda.
Thank you, Sweta, for the nice report and also help us to track the times to make sure our meeting runs smoothly. Thank you very much. And next, I would like to welcome our accountant to present his report. Let's welcome Teo Zixuan.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let me share my screen. Can you all see my screen? Yeah. So for the project page, I can find 2 for Andy, 2 from Kama, and 3 from Catman. So for the table topic, only found Jacinta with a. Then for the evaluator, I can't find anything for the filler works and other R's words. That's all for my calculation. Back to Jacinta.
Thank you, Zixuan, for your very nice report. And I think it is also your first time to take up this accountant role, right? Let's give Zixuan a round of applause.
So please tolerate if I miss out any other filler words. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Zixuan. Appreciate your efforts, and also I hope you can try out different roles in the future as well. And it is a wonderful journey and adventure journey for joining Toastmasters. Thank you. So next, I would like to invite our grammarian, To Hui Sang, to present her report.
Thank you, Jacinta. Okay, let me spotlight myself. In the quest to complete the double row, even triple row, this is my apology that I'm going to verbalize the report without the written form. So I would urge those speakers, please put on your ears and listen carefully for those that I would have for you. I'm going to start with the prepared speech speaker. That would be Andy. Well, I'm going to do it in the words that beautiful phrases followed by the utilizations of the word of the day plus grammatical error. It is so. So I'm going to start with Andy. For those beautiful phrases that he has, I am very much amazed by the beauty of the language that Eddie has, especially those that are very descriptive. I'm just giving one or two. So he mentioned, clench your fist tight and let go. And he even said that, let it go. That is very much linked up to the values of him himself and sing the song. And the title itself is very catchy. Forgive, not forgotten. So it's playing like a contrast into these two. And I also like how that he said restore the relationship no matter what was wrong. And the last but not the least, word of the day being used quite many times, and I especially like this, quest to be the better person. So this is very nicely being put up. And in view of grammaticals or the phrases to be improved, I do not, congratulations, I do not have, but I only have one small, tiny recommendation here. Andy, you mentioned he and she quite many times, but I would suggest you to just use them or there to make it shorter. So it means the same thing as well. So it's only on this note. And with Andy, I'm going to move on to Kama. Kama, another person that is able to bring up the language proficiency to a level even higher. So Kama, you have a lot of beautiful words that you have used. I like the phrase that you have put in too. And I thought that you have put it descriptive words as in the club was daunting, where I thought that it's very specifically spot on that you have used these daunting words itself. And I also like the way that you're putting things like contrast, go out comfort zone to connect with people, comfort and connect. I like the word that you use, and you use a lot of special word, metamorphosis. I heard that. And I like that you put in your philosophy of your life, know who you are and ready to be adapt and change. So I like that appeal that you have put in with power and energy, and it is very beautifully structured. Good job. And you have used many times, one of the days, that is quest. I love it. And I should have chosen who is the king or the queen of the word of the day for tonight. But I failed to do that. I should have next time. Now, in view of area for improvement, I only have one. I only managed to capture one. You mentioned was even more harder. Was even more harder. So was even harder. That would be good. That will be good. Now, good job, Kama and Andy. Now I'll be moving on to Cameron. Cameron, your title itself is already a very catchy and good choice that you have used. And you continually using this. I love that way that you are giving us a lot of emphasis in view of don't think, follow your heart. Don't think so much, follow your heart. Thinking too much and the thinking will bring you to no other places. So I love the emphasis of you putting that nice and phrases continue on and on to us. Now, I also like how that you are using the word of the day as well for you. In view of the area for improvement, I've grouped it out into 3 different categories of group for you to consider, Cameron. One is in views of the past present tense. I'm giving an example. When I thinking, so the lacking words over there is I am thinking, as is a lot of it is conversational. When the thing goes to conversational, there may be words that is being eaten up So this is one example. Another category will be direct translations from Mandarin to English. Example is if I'm not sleeping enough. So another better choice is if I do not have enough sleep. And other example is can adjust here and there. So can do some minor adjustment or can do some adjustment. That would be good. The second category would be the choice of the word itself. For example, follow present situation. It would be good to change the present to current, follow current situation. And also the pronunciation that I capture one, nowadays or nowadays. Nowadays, it would be better as nowadays. But I like one thing that you are putting up, quest for your happiness. I thought that is very powerful and bombastic in that sense. Good job for all the three speakers. You have able to capture my attention from the beginning until the end of your speech. And I'm going to continue with the table topic. May I? The three speakers of the table topic in view of this. So I'm going to start with Karma. Karma, continue on. You're using the word of the day. There's nothing that I can capture for the table topic that you have attempted to, but I love that you're putting this in industrialization, globalization, steel mill, all those are big bombastic words, very catchy. And also like the fact that you are putting human life and humanity successfully. How this, you're going to go back and ask them how they can put up human life and humanity successfully. I love the structure of you putting these big words together. It's very catchy. Very good job, Kama. So I'm followed by Jacinta. Jacinta, I wouldn't be able to capture any of the grammatical error that you have made. And I love how simplicity that you have put into your speech. And I love to try something new. That has been very catchy for me, for you to tell the audience that you are willing to venture into that. And yes, that was the simplicity of your whole speech. Could be as simple and as touchy as it could be. Now I'm going to end the reporting by the last speaker, table topic speaker, Isaac. Isaac, you start with a very beautiful quote yourself. Life is like a box of chocolate. That is from Forrest Gump. So I thought you have put it nicely. And I love also how that you are closing it and you're giving us a message. I love how you close it, coming back to Toastmaster. Each step is indeed an adventure. And even taking up table topic as a speaker is an adventure itself too. So I love how you're closing up with these two things that coming up like a sandwich and clap together. So well done, all the 6 speakers that I have captured. And I'm going to pass this back to Jacinta.
Thank you to our TOE Hui Sang, as a grammarian for tonight. Yeah, it's a very professional and organized feedback from you, and also great wonderful words of the day quest. Yeah, so before we move on to our general evaluator report, so we'll have a voting session for the best project speech speakers, table topic, and the evaluators. So Shweta will raise the poll, or Hui Sang. Yes, so just vote for our best speakers for tonight. We have Andy, Kamal, and Catman. Vote for Meow Meow.
Okay.
Meow meow will come out. Meow.
Thank you for all the votes. I'm going to end the poll while I'm going to put out the next voting. That will be the best evaluator. So we are having the time disqualification here, and thus we are having 2 evaluators. Did I? Are you seeing the poll right now in front of you?
Not yet.
Nope, not
Okay.
yet.
Okay, I thought I've launched it.
Yes, now we have.
Yeah, 2 more. All right. Thank you for your votes. Now I'm going to have for you the last votes needed from you, the best table topic speaker. Yeah. Thank you for those that have voted. And thank you. I'm going to pass back the floor to Jacinta.
Thank you, Hui Sang, for running this voting session. So now for our general evaluator report, I might need Andy's help on this. Anyone would like to evaluate for the evaluation just now?
Yes,
So
Jacinta,
I will,
we can do something like open. We can open
yes,
to
yes.
any
Yeah, open to the audience to give feedbacks.
So since we don't like have the GE present, not present, so we welcome anybody who has any feedback after hearing the evaluators.
So maybe we go one by one for our project speech first.
First evaluator lah.
Yeah, first
First
evaluator
evaluator Hui Sang.
will be
Okay.
Hui Sang.
Okay. After receiving your feedback, I feel very inspired to improve myself, Hui Sang. So that is one good thing about you. You always speak from the heart, and it's very comforting to be encouraged to improve. So I really take your feedback to heart. Thank you.
Can I say something? I might join you very late, but I noticed that your evaluation tonight has really it's really brightened my day, because it's been long that we haven't heard such a good evaluation from all the evaluators tonight. Not just Hui Sang, but I also would like to applaud Isaac as well. I can see Isaac is doing a very good job. So well done to Butterworth Toastmasters. One thing that I want everyone to probably take note on how Hui Sang present her speech tonight, her evaluation tonight, is all point to point. So if you ever were to do an evaluation, it's always very good to present it like how Hui Sang present tonight. It's very easy to remember and very close to heart. So when we as a presenter, when we listen to that kind of evaluation, it's really something that we can bring home and we can remember it easier, rather than flowery presentation like how you normally do in contests, and then you forget every shit about it. So points to points is always very good. So well done. Thank you, Butterworth Toastmaster, for having me.
Thank you, Joanne, for the feedback. So how about our table topics evaluations? And we have Lorraine. So
Okay.
anyone would like to give any feedbacks?
Yeah. So I think Jacinda, you did a wonderful job trying to keep everything a tight shape. Of course, you did have that one mishap with Edmund, forgetting that one speaker. So sometimes as a TOE, always refer back to your agenda, regardless, just glimpse or mentally try to remember that you always, what is today's, how many speakers you have today, like just have a mental note of it. Because sometimes, when your mind is rushing, you would forget some things or two. So just keep having your laptop screen with the Zoom. The next one is the agenda, so you won't really get wrong on that. So keep in mind to just keep checking your agenda back to back. But one thing I will comment is you do try to keep in time with the agenda, meaning to say you have a mental note, yeah, that this is the time that we're supposed to finish. And like the break you gave only 3 minutes, when although agenda say 5, you put 3 because you want to finish on time. So that is a good way for TOE to make sure everything finish on time. So you cut back on some or you add more time in some. So commend you for that, Jacinda.
Thank you, Lauren. I agree with that. Thank you very much.
I also like to add on that to the TTM also, Amy. I think it is the first time Amy did TTM. I'm not sure. I guess so. And yeah, entire slideshow with music some more and photos. Oh, too much. And the fact that she went straight and already picked people, because yeah, people in this club don't like to raise their hand one. So yeah, you went straight forward. You got your target set, and you like, go speak. Why you choose me? I don't know. Maybe my face too good looking.
She picked your name out of a bunch of
rigged blackout.
You have to respect the hat, Kamal.
She could have used a randomizer wheel of names or something, but she actually used paper.
Fast and efficient. So yeah, congratulations, Amy. First time TTM, and hopefully you can see you more in the future.
Good job, Amy. Good job.
And I truly want to say something too. And as much as we are evaluating, I wouldn't say evaluating, but we are giving our words from our hearts for the speaker, from evaluator, but I also truly want to give this applause to every of the role player tonight here, the people that are working backstage, and the guests tonight too. For Joanne, despite how she's here for us, for Kelly as well, working night shift. And I don't know why that you are here still too. And that wonders me, and I was really moved by everybody that you are here, be it you are playing a role, be it you are just being here, because you know that you are giving us your support and we can count on you by your presence. So this has been the feeling that I have for every single one of you, especially for those that are playing role and those that are trying to make our effort to make the meeting successful tonight. It is not easy, even though we are small, but we struggle before the time comes tonight. Even at the very last moment, we still do not have enough role player. We got the last role player. How much time before the meeting it did? So it's very last minute. So I really, from my heart, I really pressure every one of you being here. Enjoy each other present, even though we don't do anything. And we are just listening, but we are connected in this small little space and this small little place, just by the love of us, this platform, and the love for us to be connected. As much as Kama mentioned, he is just a true introvert, but somehow the magical thing happens here, and he was drawn here. And we are too, by you too, Kama. Again, so a big thank you for Joanne, Kelly, those that are not always here, but I truly thankful to your presence. Do come here more. We need each other.
Wow, thank you, Listen. Now I will hand over to our president for an award ceremony.
Okay, thank you so much. Give our Toastmaster of the evening a round of applause. Jacinda, you managed everything well. I know that your internet is not very good, but tonight thankfully didn't get there was one time I think you totally couldn't reconnect or something, but tonight got a relief, everything is okay. Okay, so I'm here to present the awards. I'll be ready with the award slide. Waiting on my VPE. Okay. This time got it. you share screen with the share sound, right? Shweta, otherwise there's no sound. So what are we giving first? Best speaker, right? It's like drum roll for nothing. Best speaker first, right?
Best prepared
Best
speech.
speaker, best prepared speech. Okay, who is our best prepared speech? Let's see. Oh, it's Catman!
Meow
Woo!
meow, meow
Meow
meow.
meow returns. Meow meow strikes again. Come, take picture,
Meow,
take
meow,
picture.
meow, meow, meow. Very happy. Meow, meow, very happy. No.
Very happy, huh? Okay, come, spotlight,
thank you.
spotlight. Let's take picture first. And who's taking picture? Am I taking picture? Okay. Look into the webcam, ah. Mana itu set sudah pergi? Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. Well done on your speech. We really enjoyed it a lot. Next is the best evaluator. No, best table topic speech. And the winner is Kamal and Isaac. Ooh, double winner, tied. Okay, never mind. Kamal still around. Isaac had to go tuck his little boy in.
Okay, so we need another competition. Me and Isaac in the ring, MMA fight. See who
Okay, look into the webcam and smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go. Next. Best evaluator is Wisang. Yay, my evaluator, the best evaluator, of course lah. So pro leh, best evaluator. Okay, ready? The picture. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. We're all good. So thank you all for coming. Now I will call upon my Vice President Education, Shweta, to give the special recognition and also to update us about the pathway report. Over to you, Shweta.
Thank you, President Andy. Thank you so much. So let me share my screen again. Okay, first I would like to thank our best prepared speaker of tonight, Cadman Ho, because he's doing his marathon. Every meeting he's giving speech, even though it's last minute, he's taking up and giving it. Yeah, as he said, do it and then think about it. Great, Cadman, get. Next, I would like to thank our role players. Our G. Lee Hanjun was missing for a while, although next is Isaac Ko. Now he is missing, and we have Lorraine Disiman, who took roles when we were looking for role players in the critical time, and they have helped us a lot. And thank you so much for being there for us. Next, we have our superstars of the club. Why? Because they are taking multiple roles in the meeting. Thank you so much, Andy, Tohoi Sang, as well as Jacinda, for taking multiple roles in today's meeting. And thank you all of our guests, Kelly, Joanne, Lorraine. Thank you so much for being with us today. And yeah, we like to see you in next meeting also. Thank you so much. Next, we have the serious part where you are seeing the pathways, and we have 2 more meetings before this term ends. And yeah, we are still running. And thank you all for the speakers who took the initiative and gave the speech today. Let's see more speakers in upcoming meetings also. And Cadman, keep running and let me know who wants to take the slot for next meeting. Okay, don't wait. You share the name to me. We'll be there. Okay, and thank you, everyone. Over to you, Mr. President Andy Lim.
Thank you, Sweta. Good job getting together this meeting and everybody. So now we have time for announcements or airtime. Does anybody have anything you want to promote? Kamal, I see your hand so big already.
Okay, my fellow club members, in Toastmasters, there are many rewards that the Toastmasters gives. There are individual rewards and there are also club rewards that can only be achieved by the club as a whole. First of all, sorry, logistic has been very slow for the past few months. So things that were supposed to arrive last year, this year only, right? But we'll try to fix that in the future. So the first award, there are a bunch of awards. The first award goes to, well, me. Oh, of course, it's just me. So the first award I am getting is, oh wait, let me off the virtual background because that is not needed.
Wait, blackout already, already.
No, he's hiding stuff at the
Yes,
background.
exactly.
Hiding stuff at the background.
my bed not clear at all. Okay, I need to
yeah.
throw some things away. Okay. So the first achievement goes to me.
To hide the human being behind.
Yeah, why Kamal is getting blur? Why
You ask the lady in your bed to go under the bed, is it?
Under the table.
Haram. Belum nikah lagi. All right, the first award goes to me. So when you complete one part, you get all the things for the part. So I completed my IP, and this is all. And so I think Cadman also now rushing, right? So Cadman, hopefully, if you finish all 5, you'll get all these 5 badges. So that is for me. And also, one of our good club members, Chun Koi, who's not here, who's in US right now, he has also achieved the proficiency. He also get all the 5, all right? But on top of that, because he finished faster than me and he actually follows a schedule, he also got the Triple Crown Award.
Woo! Chun Koi.
Okay, Chun Koi. All right. So that is individual achievement. So on top of individual achievement, we also got club achievement. So this is everybody's recognition. The first achievement is Resilient Club Award.
Wow.
This is because during MCO, a lot of clubs were like dying, but our club survived. So we get an award.
Wow. My club is born
and display that when we go back to physical.
And this is one of the most prestigious award any club could get. So to the fact that I'm in a club that actually got this award, I'm actually really touched it. Without further ado, people, I would like to present to you, just to give you a sneak peek. This is actually solid. You see that? That is solid. That's solid wood. Kayu jati mahal. The Presidential Distinguished Club for term 2020-2021 to Butterworth Club. Yes, this is an actual plaque, solid plaque. And yes, congratulations to the club as a whole. This can only be achieved by all of you guys together. You had to finish all your DCP goals, all the education goals, all the club growth goals. So this was an achievement to all of us. So I will keep this with myself for a while. Let me just appreciate, go to sleep with it, and the future I'll pass to Brisang.
I don't want to touch it anymore, Gama.
No, just make sure to keep the plastic on. That's okay. Whatever you do, don't take out the plastic.
All right, that was all for me. So back to you, Eddie.
Thank you, Kumaha. Wow. So everybody, please, round of applause for Butterworth Toastmasters Club. Wow, we really fantastic. I'm so happy. Okay, anybody else want to give any airtime? Joanne, you want to promote your? Oh, hey, I should. I did inform Sweta that Joanne is my silent evaluator for my evaluation, because that is also credit for my level 1. So she already sent me the evaluation. So thank you, Joanne. Thank you for that. appreciate it very much. We didn't put you into the agenda because it wasn't 100% confirmed at the time of printing. So really appreciate you. Come promote your Gurney Hydro so we can go join you. Are you having meeting next week?
Hi everyone. We are not having any meeting next week because it's actually the first week. So we actually have our meeting. Yeah, we're supposed to have our meeting. So we don't really. I'm really sorry. I don't keep track of the club right now because we are planning for our joint meeting with another KL club. So everyone is quite tied up. And thank you so much for having me here. I'm actually from Gurney Hydro Toastmasters Club. Because in case nobody hear about us, I'm very sad because we are hashtag the most happening club. And that actually flies all the way to every other country because we pretty much visit other countries than Malaysia. So that's how Gurney's name fly in the world. But anyway, thank you for having me. We'll be updating you soon if we have any club meeting. But of course, do come because we are always one of the club that is recognized as very fun and very happening. That's where we get our tagline from. So come join us.
Awesome. Thank you, Joanne, again. Kelly, do you want to announce anything or invite us to Sunway Toastmasters Club meeting? Kelly?
Oh, fine.
Actually, right, Sunway Toastmasters Club is having meeting tomorrow, but there's a big but. The but is tomorrow's meeting is actually the annual general meeting, the AGM for Sunway Toastmasters Club. So it is not
Members only.
for anyone else because it's AGM, right? Anyway, there will be a meeting after the one tomorrow, which is 2 weeks later. I forgot actually what date is it. 2 weeks after. I think it's on the 14th. 16. Yeah, somewhere there. We have our meetings on every second and fourth Thursday of the month, sometimes fifth if there is a fifth Thursday. So yeah, we'll see you some other time. I will drop Andy the link or whatever it is that you need to know, or if we are looking for role players, do come and join us in Sunway Toastmasters Club for a tune and fun meeting experience.
Yay! Thanks, Kelly, for joining us. Okay, anybody else? Hanjun, are you still here? Don't know what happened to him, lah. He's not normally like this.
Yeah. I think something wrong maybe.
Oh, something happened. I
Hello,
hope he's
police.
okay. Huh? What?
Hello, police. We have missing person.
Okay, no time, no more airtime. It's getting late already. No more guest feedback lah. All the guests are okay. So thanks a lot for coming.
We have
I just
announcement of AGM next meeting. We're going to have our AGM two next meeting.
our meeting, our next meeting also got AGM, and we want to give you something to look forward to. Our exco will be meeting. I will be seriously discussing the possibility of having hybrid meeting soon. So yeah, so keep tuned. We will update you. Especially, I think KS Lim, if we go to physical, you'll be attending our meeting, right, KS Lim? And we can invite all the other people who's been waiting since MCO started to come back together again. So we are looking forward to that. So let's work together and make it happen. So that's it from me. It's been a great adventure. We had our adventure quest, and now it's time to adventure into the bedroom and go to sleep. So good night, everybody, and thank you. Take care.
Thank
If you
you.
want to
Bye-bye.
stay back for the mama chat, you can stay back. Sure, some of you will be chit-chatting.
Yeah, hang out this weekend. Also doing general meetings, so no meeting this weekend. I don't know.
No meeting, Okay.
Annual general meeting this weekend. So
AGM. Alright,
I will post it in the social media so people know.
Lorraine, did I forget to ask you to give any airtime? So sorry.
It's okay. I was like, getting it. Because technically only you. Technically this goes to you.
Okay lah, yeah. You invite me, I will invite the club one ma.
Yeah. I got annual general meeting.
What's going to
I'm
happen?
like thinking,
You,
I can ask
you got
someone
all
to
your
replace me.
you got all your officers lined up already,
That's the
I
thing.
went-
There's only 10 active members, so
Hey Jacinda, you be president lah, Jacinda. We I think everybody else president already, right?
everyone else present. Wow, the fact
We
that
sang
you can
we sang president before already.
get already.
Shweta going for AD.
Yeah, right.
Cannot be president So left Jacinda lah, huh? Okay, Jacinda.
What
On
about Catman?
President
What about
Jacinda.
Catman? Catman can be contender.
Yeah, hey, who's my next president? Who's the next president? Don't think Shweta, she got things to do in life already.
You are.
Not me.
lah.
Not me.
Potong queue lah.
I was
Potong
not.
queue.
It's not my term. I'm not involved in this decision-making process.
Wow, know how to function.
Yeah, know how to keep
Even-
yourself clean now. Play
Even-
politics lah. Now people know to play politics already.
I just found out the names like this month only. So, don't put it on me.
Hey, this month very long already, like this month, but
Yeah, but I knew later on only,
later
You know the fact that like I when I want to go for AD, I think this is just the division S. I don't know about. I mean this is just division S. They literally asked me they called me up for an interview. I was like, okay.
Yeah, S got issues. But have you met Yanni already?
Well, Yanni
Why?
is in my club already.
why? What's the issue?
No,
There's no issue. It's
No,
just that they are much more
they-
strict, I think.
the word we going for is the word we probably go for is very, very protocol S. Very protocol. So I was actually interviewed by Winnie and JJ.
Mhm.
So it wasn't by the new division S. Wait. So technically I was right now. So technically division S director is Yanni, right? Just put it out there. Okay. When I say that, she's like, what? No, I was like, wait, you simply post that post or what? But yeah, it's like, yeah, working under her. Ooh.
Yeah, but still, it's a good learning
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, I know Yanni is good. It's like, oh, I mean, but it's like, it's division S. It's like a lot of expectations, personally speaking. A lot of expectations. Like on shoulder, banyak expectations. So,
Okay.
yeah lah. I don't know. S for stellar. Maybe the division S stands for stellar. Stellar performances.
I personally always say S is for stress. I
Last
didn't say
time-
anything. It doesn't leave
Last
the
time, last time Su Chan, when she started it, S was what? Serving under excellence or something like that.
Exactly. I mean, with stellar comes with stress. Just saying. Just putting it out
Yeah
there.
lor. All the excellent, wow, they tahan.
I mean, yeah, that's how I was like, oh, if hangout was like division N, normal, it's fine.
And it's for normal lah. S is for stressful lah.
N for normal. Yeah,
No.
what's so wrong about being normal? It's fine.
No wonder lah, I jump over. Last time I was in division S one, my filing toast.
Exactly. Don't you feel like the difference?
Stress. So stressed.
I know. Even I'm like, if we hang out with 10 members, it scares me a lot, you know. I'm just wanted to ask President, shall we get a club coach for this? I mean, it's 10 people. Only 10 way. 10.
What's the policy or what?
If she's correct, if it's less than 10, you have to get a club mentor. I mean, depends on where the club is, like club coach also.
Yeah,
sometimes.
but this is Division S. I'm waiting for the division to like just like come down to say, hey, you guys need a coach.
Yeah,
So
but
you just wave the white flag first.
Yeah.
And then-
Butterworth is strong, don't get me wrong. Butterworth is already a permanent fixture. In its own way, it's permanent.
But in my personal
Yeah.
opinion, don't stress too much. Like club coach, there's all paperwork. You just talk to people around you, right? There are so many wonderful people in the division who have so much experience. Andy, so many clubs already. Andy, I forgot how many clubs Andy's been.
I mean,
So-
for us, is members drop. Another thing is when we get members, it's mostly either they're young, as in almost college-esque. I said college-esque.
Mhm.
So financially wise, not there. And then most is commitment. Like we last time when we got our members, some are from they're from corporate club, change to community club, and then cannot commit. Yeah, mostly is cannot commit. That is the one. But we have strong members, as in like we have a few. Even for me, I am there. Yeah. Bye, Shweta. Yeah, I was like this close to say I want to jump ship.
Okay,
I'm
good
like,
night, Shweta.
no,
night.
you're here already.
Thanks.
Just help out, survive the club, and then leave. Don't jump ship yet. Because yeah, I know those people ask, hey, you want to join our club? Hey, I was like, I only have budget for one. One.
Yeah, you better not jump ship, huh?
That's why I don't want to jump, because I feel bad to jump. See, this is the what they call guest culture. Guessing. Yeah, so want to jump also, I don't want to jump because like I feel close in a way, but at the same time, it's like, is it time to jump? No, don't jump, don't jump.
You can be dual member, but since you only budget for one, then
Yeah,
stay lah,
budget
stay
for
lah.
one. You know,
Yeah.
like I know some people, their club dues are, how much are US charge for your club dues? For your club, how much?
Right now is how much already?
What, per member?
Yeah, you guys charge how much per member?
Per semi-annual renewal. How much was the last one already? The last one we pay, I think 180.
180? Wow,
Hmm.
really?
Yeah lah, the last one.
But we pay for 1 year sekali. We don't.
Yeah. We pay sekali 1 year, so 180, 360. But we pay one shot lah, so that the treasurer no need to chase the second time.
Oh, so you pay like, how much? Pay 300 something lah for 1 year.
360 lah, 360 for 1 year.
What?
I think we hardly make ma. It's almost like whatever the 180 we get, we send we
Okay.
come.
Because like, I don't know, like last time we pay almost, well, I mean, minus our club dues is like what? Like, I mean, like we pay, I think 200 plus per, every 6 months, 200 plus, and I was like, you guys only charge 180 plus, and then like the whole year is like 300 something. I was like, where is our math off? Like, how come we charge more?
Because we realize since we are using Zoom, we are not having any other overhead. So so this term is almost entirely on Zoom. So we decided that if we have any additional expenses, the club fund will take care of it. So we only charging exactly how much we're going to transfer to TI.
Yeah, for me,
that was the decision.
For For us, pretty much we charge every time 6 months, and then 10 ringgit per member for club fund. So like 30 ringgit per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
So I'm
is
like,
additional money, or you're talking it is like included into the dues when you collect the dues.
yeah, when we collect the dues, it's already included in the dues.
Okay.
So I'm like, because different clubs have different way of calculating their one. So I was like, I wonder if people do club shopping and then see which one is a cheaper membership. and just
I'm
join.
sure they did. I'm sure they did during the MCO, everything on Zoom.
Yeah, because I mean, Hangout is pretty much online only.
Yeah.
So of course, we only charge 10 ringgit because, but it's again people's commitment. Like they only join us for probably 4 months, almost 4 months, barely 6, and then 12.
Then some more you got one overseas member, all right, Roman.
Roman,
Where is
that
he
one, that one is like, he is planning to move to Thailand actually. He was supposed to come to Malaysia, but
okay.
So
where is he now? Where is he now?
I mean, he's still he's still in the US, but he wanted to move to Malaysia before MCO. Like he wanted to move to Malaysia because of the My Second Home, Malaysia My Second Home program. But when the My Second Home program, they changed their policy a bit, so he's like not confident to come to Malaysia, but he'll move to Thailand. That's like he said lah. He's like, oh, moving to Thailand. Like, oh, that's awesome. That means can drop by Malaysia if he can.
Yeah, Thailand is almost the same time zone, so still.
For 1 hour.
They are 1 hour behind only.
But still, I mean, in terms of daylight, it's the same. Compared to like in the US, he's like waking up 7 a.m. every morning, Sunday morning to go meeting.
But at least it's Sunday lah.
Hey, why we record? Andy, we're still recording.
Why we still recording?
Hey,
stop recording.
Oh, no.